Through! Hello and welcome to the first ever live stream of the podcast known as Tumble Through. I am your, we can also do it again, Tumble Through! I am your host and GM for this stream, Krifu Bernal. My pronouns are he, him. I am a white cisgender gay male based in Frankfurt. I have dark hair, pale peachy skin, and a very thin goatee. And I'm wearing a white button-up shirt. And I've got a cool background of blue and yellow stars behind me. And I'm joined with the official cast for season 3 of Twilight's Edge, the Pathfinder actual play campaign on Tumble Through. Let's go ahead and meet our fabulous cast members.
Hi everyone, my name is Aida. My pronouns are she and her. I'm a Latina queer woman of color. I'm based in the Netherlands. I'm going to be playing Sombra, who is a Kayal or fetchling bright monk. Sombra's pronouns are she and they, and she's in space.
In space.
Hi, I am Anna or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use they it pronouns. I am a white non-binary person in the Netherlands. I have like a half blonde, half brown mullet type situation going on. Black attire, glasses, and horns that are the same kind of shape and color as my character Lowen. He, they pronouns. Lowen is a Hellspawn Nephilim wizard. This time more, I don't know, spacey? No, that's not a good word.
Instead of just
Spacey. No, yeah,
instead of being a regular punk, Lowen's a cyberpunk.
Yes,
Ooh,
that's a good
nice.
one. That's a good
like
one.
it, like it. Hi, I'm Evan, and I'm a Maori person of color who lives in the UK. My pronouns are he, him. I've got dark curly brown hair, brown skin, brown glasses, and I'm wearing like a kind of like 90s stripy tracksuit jumpsuit type thing. Space suit, actually. And I play Nikau, our Rainfall Orc Leaf Druid Envoy. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go. And his pronouns are also he, him.
Hello, my name is Jen Vaughn, pronouns she, they, and I am a light-skinned, cis, queer, femme-presenting person, immigrant living in France. And today I have a black hair with like a bunch of white stripes about to the collarbone, a teal shirt on, blue makeup, blue lipstick, and I have one blue sort of bat wing behind me against a dark black floral, it's a quilt, backdrop. And I will be playing Cerulean Blue, a Strix Nephilim animist.
The first time Cerulean Blue is appearing in public, but has been a part of season 3 for some weeks now, as we've recorded several episodes. So we're all very excited to have Jen join the cast, and excited that you're here to be excited with us. What else do we have to be excited about? We're here raising money for Doctors Without Borders. As a part of a team with charity TTRPGs organized by Jess the Human. Make sure you're following Tumble Through on Blue Sky. That's pretty much the only socials where we're actively talking about this, so that you can see the rest of the streams that will be happening today and tonight. What are you talking about, charity stream, Krifu? Well, I'm talking about the fact that we're accepting donations from you, and your donations unlock specific rewards for our game today. So if you click the donation link that appears in chat when you do !donate, then you'll get to the Tiltify page where you can select one of several rewards. I wish I had the page pulled up when I started talking, but here it is. For $2, you can be a Horizon hero and grant a PC a hero point. Because of a very generous donator we are starting off today's session with everyone in the party having 1 hero point, and Cerulean Blue having a second hero point.
Oh, I wonder who
Who-
purchased this. I mean, if you're gonna let me gamify my first public game, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna put money down.
So the party can thank Jen for that first hero point.
Yay!
For $5, you can use the I Know Someone reward, where you get to name the next NPC that appears. If I don't have any NPCs planned, then I have to make one appear, and that's just for the low cost of $5. People, come on. But if you want to go fast, you can go to the $10 reward for sudden acceleration, where you permanently remove or add a condition to a PC or NPC for a scene or encounter. So you want Lowen to have had something bad at breakfast. Well, boom, Lowen's sickened for the rest of the scene.
Yeah, sure. That's going well. They're really good. We've learned that they're really good at getting rid of the sickened condition. They're not.
Maybe Sombra went too hard in the gym and the next day has a muscle hangover, which is what it's called in German. And so she gets the enfeebled
Muscle
condition.
hangover?
Muscle hangover. Yeah. The enfeebled condition for a scene, who knows? It's up to you. You get to decide. Then we jump up from $10 to $25. I know it's a steep increase, but this reward is called It Came from the Drift. If you don't know, the drift is the plane, the dimension where we can travel faster than light. And it's a weird intertransient dimension where all the planes sort of meet. Anything can come from the drift. And you, the donator, get to decide for the next scene what happened. Are all of our characters suddenly wearing mustaches? Do we exist in a universe where everyone speaks in a French accent? Is this a setting where you have to wear hats all the time? You get to decide what sort of silly shenanigans appear from the drift.
I'd just like to draw your attention that we've already had a few donations you have seen. There's obviously the one from Jen.
Yes, there is the one from Jen, but there
Yeah.
are we've had 2 other donations for NPC names, and I will reveal those. Oh, we've had 4 more donations. 2 donations for NPC names. 1 point for Sombra, an extra hero point for Sombra from Evan.
You're welcome, Sombra.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to mark my hero point for my own personal self with glowy math rock.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Oh, Pixel dice?
Pixel eyes.
Are they working on this server? I don't know.
Probably not. Because I
Okay.
did not install the mod. But we also had one last donation from Ava with a $10 donation. Oh, and then another donation after that. Jeez Louise, people, hello.
Oh wow!
Thank you for supporting
Thank you.
Doctors Without Borders.
And Squid Kittens with another 10. So Ava wrote, give my boy Nikau a point.
Yeah!
Yay!
Ava, you donated $10 though, so that's technically 5 hero points that you get to dole
Thank
out.
you. I'll take them all.
Keep in mind, our characters can only have a max of 3 at any time.
Oh.
So Sombra, Cerulean, and Nikau. Sombra and Cerulean already have 2. Nikau and Lowen both have 1, and potentially 5 more to go around Ava. And Squid Kittens, if you didn't have anything specifically that you wanted to receive, that's totally fine. But if you want to, for $10, give someone a random condition for a scene, let us know at any point during the
Could
stream.
conditions be positive? Could it be a bless? Could it be enlarged? Could it be quickened?
Those are all great conditions that one could pass on to a PC or NPC.
It's just funny because when you were describing them, I only heard negative ones.
I only heard
Yeah.
What? Me?
And Squid Kittens is a player in my home D&D game, and they would probably like to see a negative condition on my character, knowing
Okay.
them.
All right,
For
all
the
right.
lols.
So yes, everyone, we're already at what is that, $42, which is amazing because our goal is to hit 100 during the stream,
We haven't
and
even rolled dice yet.
we haven't
Yeah.
even rolled any dice yet. And I want to personally say that I'm going to match every donation made during the stream today. So I'll be matching Evan, Ava, and Squid Kitten's donations. So we're already at 22 for Krifu's personal donation.
Can I just mention one thing before we
Mhm.
start? The donations are covering your face on the stream. I don't know. If
I
they're
was
really-
about to
Okay,
type
oh,
it
sorry,
in.
I'm sorry.
No, but you have to change that in the Tiltify backend.
Oh no! Okay,
Oh.
everyone vamp while I figure out how to do that real quick.
Uh-huh.
So if you are new here,
Happy Hands Club.
if you're new here, you may know us from our Pathfinder2e podcast on the Tumble Through network called Twilight's Edge. And it's a sort of dark fantasy story that takes place. There's a lot of politicking, there's a lot of backstabbing, there's like incredibly angsty, attractive people everywhere. However, for today, we decided we're going to put all of that intrigue, nuance, and our existing characters, classes, traits, skills to the best we can in space. So,
Also,
thought that was a thing we
Krifu,
did.
Ava just said that to use some of her donation to make Cerulean fascinated, to give the fascinated condition.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So Nico will get a hero point from Ava, and Cerulean will get in the fascinated condition for the beginning, for the first scene at the very least.
Wicked.
I will add that right now in
Mom,
Foundry, where we
putting
are
that-
playing our game.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so hype. Space hype.
okay. You know what? I am
Yes.
Krifu, I have manually cropped it out in the
Thank you. I
OBS,
just
so
found it and then was looking for the section where to change it. But thank you for
I've manually did it.
helping me.
Yes. So we're in
So-
space.
We are in space. We see darkness and then starlight, stars everywhere, as far as the eye can see. And the gleam of these stars, a ship passes through the frame. The side of the ship reads the name Horizon's Edge. It's a fine looking ship, pretty average, standard fare, I suppose. But what is not standard as we come into the bridge of the ship is the mycelium network hookup that's sort of in the dashboard of the control panels for this starship. The first thing we see is this cup holder where a mushroom, a brown mushroom being, small, tiny creature stands in it with hands? Question mark? Does Fugo have hands today?
No hands.
No hands. for
No
Fugo,
hands.
but a mouth, I think.
Yeah, a mouth and eyes and
So
feet.
this mushroom is standing in this cup holder, but it seems to be slotted in, and you can see these fine threads of, like I said, mycelium sort of glowing and going into the ship. As a familiar, Fugo is trained in every skill, and thus is adequate at running a starship, ironically, I guess.
Their piloting with their feet is wild.
But standing nearby, sort of making sure that everything is working well, I think would be our most expert pilot, Cerulean. Cerulean, as the newest member of Twilight's Edge or Horizon's Edge, can you please describe who we're looking at?
Absolutely. A cerulean is a very tall blue strix with one bat wing and a second wing that is a shimmering energy field. So if it moves, it kind of looks like that effect on a very hot road on a summer's day when you look through it. She is bedecked in commercial shotalashu armor. I believe I said that right. In a sort of shimmering teal and black leaf pattern. On her back is an advanced phase cutlass as well. Well, that's it. And then on her side, she has what would be, I guess, a data pad of some kind. And it hangs from a strap, but she is constantly picking it up, checking things, and then putting it back down. And she also has a long black hair pulled back in a ponytail with some asymmetrical bang hanging down, and gotta have a white streak in there.
Of
And she's
course you do.
yeah, and she's tapping Fugo on the shoulder. Fugo, you're so deft at this. Are you sure you want to star in another lifetime?
Well, Cerulean, I don't really know what I was in a past life, but I'm happy to be here now.
Very happy for you to be here now, too.
Cerulean, do you mind if I play our favorite song?
Oh, please do.
So a song starts playing over the starship's speakers. This sort of upbeat, bright, and cheery song as the camera then pans through the halls of this starship. Um, let's go to Fugo's master doesn't sound right, although technically that is the word partner in Druidry. Nikau, where are you on board the ship?
Nikau will be in the galley.
Of course.
Yeah.
What does our galley look like, and what does Nikau look like?
It's okay. Nikau is very tall. He's about 6'7", dark eyes. He's got braided hair tied back, bit of an undercut, little tusks, greenish brown skin, like a khaki skin. He's wearing a jumpsuit, which is sorry, a space suit, as we've worked out, of multiple colors. It's tight fitting. You can see he's very lithe, muscular, incredibly handsome, like ridiculously handsome, and just exudes quiet confidence of someone who's comfortable in their own skin and inside the ship, knows it in every minute detail, especially the galley. So the galley is very shiny. It's polished steel throughout, not a scrap of dirt or food crumbs lying anywhere. And it's all buttons and cupboards, flat surfaces. So there's nothing that will drop and hurt people. So nothing can spill, essentially.
Very wise.
Yeah. And you find Nikau, the music's coming on, and he's like, oh, yeah, he's vibing. And while he does that, you can see he's making space pancakes.
Breakfast, yeah.
Breakfast. Let's go.
The camera begins to pan away towards Sombra. Where are you on the horizon's edge?
If not a dedicated room, there's at least a corner that is the official, unofficial recreational fitness area.
A part of the cargo bay.
A part of the cargo bay has been fitted as the recreational fitness area, and there are these big, large LED circular panels on the walls, and they go up maybe 2.5, 3 meters, and they are blinking fast. And Sombra is jumping up and down, punching, kicking, flipping to tap each of the lights as they blink on in rapid gymnastic martial movement.
Cool.
And Sombra is a Kyle or a fetchling. She has ashen gray skin. She has a undercut and an ombre black to white side haircut. She doesn't have pupils. She has orange yellow sclera. She is a like willowy, lithe, muscled, tall woman. And she was wearing a very fitted space suit that sort of has like circuitry lines on the outside going on them.
Nice. And the camera then pans one last time away to our final crew member. Lowen, where are you on board?
I think Lowen's somewhere near, like, if there's a large circular window from where they can actually see, through like space, and maybe see like the stars if we're at one point going slower. But like if it's like a large like circular window that has something on cruise ships where you can actually sit in like the kind of like curve of it. I think Lowen sort of sat there with
So dramatic.
Yes, that's just like it's like quiet and nice. Like they have like a nice view. But I think they're sat there with, funnily enough, an actual like notebook, like actual spell book, very archaic, but they have like because that's their spell book, but they wearing like a smartwatch type situation. And so you see that they occasionally will like flip through the book, and they've written all of these pages, but there are it's almost like they've written a kind of like code or symbol that they then scan, and then that's how they load up, like instead of like having their ring, which they usually have, that's how they load up their spells. And sometimes they will like draw like a symbol and like swipe and then like move on and keep like scanning. Lowen is a blue-skinned hellspawn. If when they stand up, they're about like 5'11". They have white hair that's like, I think this time like about my length, with like shaved sides all the way back. Full black eyes with like a bunch of facial piercings. They have on different parts of their body, especially like the back of their arms and such, they have a bunch of snake-like scales. They're wearing like a tight-fitted black like shirt with sleeves going up to the elbows, and then like gloves that run up to here, and then just black like cargo pants with a kind of half open like skirt with belts around it, heavy like combat boots, and then like a bunch of like other like belts and such around them. And they're just sitting there just like quietly preparing, hear the music in the distance, and then like roll their eyes, shake their head, and then just keep going.
As we pan with the shot of Lowen, you sort of in silhouette with the space backdrop behind them, the camera splits into fours, and we see each of our crew members in each quarter of the screen as the starship jolts. Everyone sort of grabs onto something. All of a sudden, the lights that you're hitting, Sombra, they sort of crackle and go out. Lowen, whatever lights were around you sort of start crackling, and something's pulsing. The engine seems to be having power problems. Nikau, whatever you're cooking just goes up in like
my
instant.
space cake batter's gone everywhere.
It goes
No.
everywhere.
Space cake.
Batter.
Space cake batter.
Space cake. Okay.
And Cerulean, you see those mycelium threads that are connecting Fugo to the rest of the ship also like begin pulsing and fading with light as Fugo says, "Oh no, I think something's wrong with the engine."
No kidding. Are you okay?
Oh, I'll have to take us out of the drift.
All right.
So the Horizon's Edge comes to a stop as the engine powers down, the conventional engine, and the drift engine was on this whole time. Something's wrong with that. And so it powers down, and then a minute later, there's this as like the world, the universe flips around you. And again, it's still kind of black out there with stars, but you know you're back on the material plane. That sometimes telling the difference between the drift and the material plane is hard to tell. Where you were coming from isn't important. You're probably heading back to Absalom Station, the metaphorical center of the universe. And Cerulean, as you hop into a seat next to or in front of by Fugo, you can tell that your location is near the Diaspora, which is the asteroid belt that sits between the, I want to say, fourth and fifth planets of this star system.
Cerulean will pull a small hand piece from the top and click it on for some sort of announcement system on the ship. Look at Fugo while flexing with that arm and pressing the button, and then we've got a little unexpected stop, everyone. Maybe we should meet on the bridge.
So there's a side swipe, and everyone's standing on the bridge. And Fugo, who's basically the ship's AI now, um,
I see the
Don't do
network.
my boy dirty like that. Come on.
is standing. It's not dirt. No, in this case, it's not. Hey, AI shouldn't always be a dirty word. We used to like
Right.
AIs before LLMs. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Fugo says, "Well, our conventional thrusters are working, but I'd prefer if we went to a mechanic to check it out before we traveled any further."
You know exactly where we are in space at the moment. Where's our nearest mechanic?
Well, it looks like there's an asteroid creche not far from here. Would everyone like to roll secret culture checks?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Secret check.
I'm so sorry.
Culture.
I'm in Starfinder mode. Society.
Science.
In this edition, it was culture. Wow, Krifu. Okay.
Wow, unbelievable.
Oh.
Secret society.
Secret society checks, please.
Blind.
Yes.
Question
So-
mark.
Question marks,
Mhm.
question marks, and
Marks.
Foundry.
Dear listeners, if you don't know, some checks in Pathfinder Starfinder are secret, so that only the GM knows the results. Recall knowledge checks are typically secret.
I'm also disgusted by your lack of knowledge in this.
Name 2 factions in Starfinder, Evan. No, I'm kidding.
Bloods and the Crips. That's who they are.
I'm kidding.
So, just like Evan, Nico knows nothing about the Starfinder setting.
The on fire condition. Persistent damage.
Oh,
Interpersonal
right.
drama.
Let's remember that Cerulean is fascinated for the continuing of this scene, or maybe we'll say as we go and as we
Yeah.
begin the next scene. But Sombra knows even less than Nico does, at least about the Diaspora, this asteroid belt. But Lowen and Cerulean both know about the Diaspora. Cerulean and Lowen, you both know that the Diaspora is, of course, an asteroid belt where there's a lot of mining operations that happen. A lot of dwarven mining companies are here, working for the Pact Worlds, which is this solar system's government. There are also a large abundance of free captains in the Diaspora, which are space pirates. The local populace of the Diaspora are Sarkeesians. They are giant gray-skinned people with fully black eyes, very slender. And
Wait,
when
can you say their name again? Sorry to interrupt.
Sarkeesians.
Sarkeesians?
Sarkeesian.
Sarkeesians, sorry.
Like
And
Kardashians, but Sarkeesians.
yes, sure.
Now I
And the
get
cool thing
them.
about Sarkeesians is that they live in what they call creches. So they set up these pocket atmospheres on various asteroids. And as we begin flying towards the nearest one, we see a Sarkeesian creche with weird space cows grazing on the surface of an atmosphere, and these giant, very thin, gray-skinned people with these like fully black eyes and no hair, sort of tending to them. Occasionally, we'll also see a Sarkeesian hop from one asteroid creche to another. So that means they're leaving the atmosphere bubble, and as they hop and enter vacuum, you can see these golden wings of energy appear behind them as they flap towards the next asteroid.
Nico has anime eyes looking at that.
We see images. I really should have music on for this. We see images of
Come again,
Boy.
Krifu?
Your microphone just
Your
went-
audio.
hello, am I here?
Here you
Yeah,
are.
it's fine now.
We see images of the river between, a literal river of water that flows between the asteroids of this belt and the atmosphere pockets that have been built around it to contain it, where the Sarkeesians are actively fishing in it or drawing water from it to hydrate their fields and their farms. We fly over this, Lowen remembering it's not just free pirates and dwarves and Sarkeesians here, but the corpse fleet. The
Okay.
the undead bandits from nearby Eox, the barren undead planet, that are not in any way connected to the Eoxian government at all. They vehemently
Okay.
deny any relationship between Eox and the corpse fleet.
That's sus.
Uh-huh.
Already sus.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lowen will share that.
So, and Lowen remembers that there is shady shit that happens in the Diaspora.
Yeah. Totally knows that, not out of personal interest or anything.
Fugo lands the ship on an asteroid in a creche in front of a starship repair shop with an attached diner. We
Good
go to our
landing,
first.
Fugo. Good landing. Perfect.
Thanks, Nikau. And there's little like red spots appear on his cheeks, on their cheeks. We go to our first NPC donation reward. By the way, we got another NPC donation reward from Mike T, Run Like Craig in the meantime. However, Mike was not the first to submit an NPC name, so that name will come later. This one comes from Anonymous. I know who it is, so I can verify that while it is a troll, it is my father who is trolling.
But if the name is from King of the Hill, it's from my husband.
I am aware of that also.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Your husband did not donate first, so it's not from King of the Hill.
Yay, Papa.
This diner and starship repair shop belongs to a Durindi man. Hold on, am I Durindi Starfinder? Pretty sure I got that right. Durindi, yes. So we see Dong Uranus.
Well done. That's a great name.
Wow.
It's
That's
for
about-
the children.
For the children.
It's for charity.
Dong Uranus. Is that how you pronounce it
Dong
correctly?
Uranus.
Both names are
Um,
fine separately. It's together. That's the thing.
Yeah, well.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you for
Wow.
the donation.
Yep.
We see Dong Uranus, who is sort of waving with three fingers. Durindi are short. Oops, that is not the right music. Short people. So he's about like 4.5 feet, with 3 legs and 3 fingers on his 3 arms, if I recall Durindi correctly. And he sort of waves and he says, "Howdy, welcome. I'm Dong Uranus. You're lucky. I just got a opening here, so I can look at your ship. Some mushroom feller called ahead."
Oh yeah, that would be our pilot, Fugo, who's called you. Hi, I am Nikau. I'm one of the people on board this ship that needs help.
Nice to meet you, Dong Uranus.
Mr. Uranus, pleasure to meet you.
And your fingers, as you do the 3 fingers, they like interlock.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Oh yeah, and when they interlock, it's an unusual sensation for Nikau because this is the first time he's met these people, and
He also has a third eye. I forgot to mention there are not
okay,
threes on the Durindi.
and Nikau is looking at each of the eyes, not sure which one to look at or just look in the middle, but keeps on flicking towards each of the eyes, and holds the 3-finger connection probably a little too long.
There's like actual electricity that sparks into your hand because they can manipulate electricity a little bit as he pulls away and looks at you
Whoa.
funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Great that you could slot us in.
Right. Well, head on into the diner and I'll meet your pilot and see what I can do.
Sombra's sort of looking around as they land, as the perimeter of the diner. What kind of diner are we talking about here? What kind of establishment? Are we talking like people with shady face covering, smoking in the alley place? Are we talking like PlayStation for the children place?
As we're walking into the Dong Uranus repair station and diner, it looks definitely more family friendly, shall we
Okay.
say. There's no play place for the kiddies. It's a black and white checkered floor with red sort of squeaky plastic seating, tables and booths. There's some light, easy listening music being played. And behind the counter, there is a simple robot on 3 wheels that's sort of moving around and waves a 3-clawed hand at you. Please seat yourselves anywhere.
All right. So nothing about this place location is screaming complicated underworld shenanigan danger.
Definitely not.
Good to know. Thanks. Can I see your specials?
Please order on the tablet.
Ugh, I don't like scanning.
Right.
So yeah, as you get into a booth, maybe on the south side of
So a corner somewhere where it's quiet.
the corner. Sure. You can see like a tablet that's like connected to the table, and you can start hitting the buttons and get some space cakes. Maybe they might not be
Ooh.
as good as Nikau's, but
The map is live. Yes. Sorry, viewers, you don't get to see our map.
not yet.
Ooh.
Not
Ooh.
yet.
Don't
I'd
go
say that
anywhere.
the tablets also on the table. They're like at the back, and there's probably also maybe a little thing where we could change the music that's being played just for our table.
Sure, if you
if we put in some
credit.
cred units, yeah.
Mhm. Um,
Do
as
we
you
have
sit down-
music though that we have in common? Is there like a common music taste, or is it going to be like a
That's a good
fight
question.
over?
It's definitely gonna be
It's
a
gonna be
fight.
We're gonna like queue them up. Like everyone gets to pick a song, and then we go in order, and like we
Mhm,
kind of like
mhm.
yes,
Well, Cerulean's
Oh.
like me first because I discovered it. It's
sure,
It
whatever.
seems fair.
it's
Yeah.
Girl Garage Rock from
Okay.
the third planet from here. See if you can figure out the name of the band.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Third planet from the sun should technically be Golarian, not there anymore.
Aw.
Just gone. So Absalom Station is kind of technically the third planet now.
That makes these lyrics even sadder.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The
It's fine.
lost tracks.
That's cool though.
So yeah, as you maybe sit down, begin ordering, you can tell there are a few other patrons in the bar, but at one point the things get, again, not the song I wanted. Things get quiet as a new group enters the bar. There are 5 people in this group. The 2 of them are human men with like white mohawks, wearing like dark, dusky, dirty leathers. 2 of them are Kasatha people, sort of like pale blue-skinned folks with cone heads, and they always have face coverings on, and they have 4 arms. Core ancestry in Starfinder, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But the one leading in front of them is a Lashunta man. Lashuntas are green-skinned folks from Castrovel, which is also where elves are canonically from, by the way. They have antenna on the front on their foreheads that allow them to be mildly psychic. Tentacles would be completely
Disturbing.
different. Yes. This man is short, wearing a big, like buccaneer's naval hat with long parrot feathers coming out of it, and they're armed to the teeth. This group. As the robot waiter delivers your orders, the space cakes perhaps that you ordered, they walk over to your booth. And the man in front, wearing the captain's hat, addresses you. That's our spot.
Okay. And
That's our booth.
Do you want to sit on my lap?
One of the mohawked human guys says, "You don't know who this is, do you?"
Dong Uranus?
Your friend of Dongs?
This is Free Captain Bobby Hill, it is.
Free Captain Bobby Hill. The Free Captain Bobby Hill.
The free
The
Captain
one
Bobby
and
Hill.
Wow, what a blessed day this is, right? Right.
So tell me more about the girl garage. Cerulean.
Oh yes. So it's Jaslyn Rakarshi on
Yeah,
drums and guitar.
The
It's a comp-
Okay.
the Lashunta man
that's
draws a
difficult.
phase
Mhm,
cutlass.
very.
So a cutlass, but like it's phasing.
Lasers. Oh.
Basically. And slams the hilt down in the middle between all of your space pancakes.
Does she also do songwriting?
Oh yes, yes. Hasn't stopped.
Hmm.
I
Even
said
as the
that's our
planet-
spot, damn it!
Oh gosh, Free Captain Bobby Hill. I don't mean to be rude here, but there was no reserve sign on it. People, if they know they're turning out for a meal, they will reserve the table, and you'll have to take up the dispute with the proprietors of the diner, I'm afraid, because they obviously have made a mistake.
I'll
with
show
your
you a
reservation.
mistake. And
Your face.
before we roll initiative, stop being rude to me. Before we roll initiative, holy shit, we got some donations during
What?
that. Oh
Talk
my
to us.
goodness. Holy crap. We have a $25 from donation from Marcus.
Oh,
It came from
Oh.
the Drift.
No.
Hey.
And we have a
yes.
$40 donation from
40
Papaya
bucks?
Pariah.
Oh, thank
Papaya.
you.
Aw.
Before I reveal what Marcus did to us,
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no.
everyone gets to choose a condition for themselves from Papaya Pariah. And Cerulean, of
Ooh.
course, has the fascinated condition
Which
from
yes,
Abe.
I'm sorry, I haven't been using really.
I'd like
Well-
to choose the quickened condition, please.
If it's available in the options, yes, it is. So if you right-click your token, you can go to assign status effects. You can give yourself the quickened condition.
There's a
Tucker
wait.
Carlson laugh.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
I'm so sorry. Where is
Yeah, go
Right,
down.
fine. I
It's
got it,
it's
I got
in
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Is
Wh-
this alphabetical? Please be alphabetical.
Yes, they are.
It is. Thank you so much, dear viewers.
Thank you.
I can't believe it that we are
Jeez, thank
over
you.
our goal now.
Over it already.
We're at 112 now.
Oh,
So
what
not only does
sweeties.
that mean that we will be hitting that, but I will be matching at least upwards of $100, depending on if we get eight more dollars donated. I will have to donate $100. So that's only $8, people. Come on,
We can make it happen.
get it going.
Sombra took quickened.
Cerulean took invisible.
Whoa,
I was also going to go for invisible.
Do it.
do it. So as we roll initiative, let me get everyone on the encounter tracker for that. A drift bubble appears in the center of your table, and it grows and grows and grows. Sombra and Nikau find themselves moving faster than they could before, and Cerulean and Lowen find their forms disappearing. But before they fully disappear, we have to find out what sort of Leshy you turn into.
Oh.
What? Marcus.
What?
I
great.
we got prepared.
Marcus!
All right. Are we doing the thing?
We're doing the thing. Roll initiative, and as you roll, I'll ask in alphabetical order. Ida, what does Sombra look like as a Leshy?
Pressure. Sombra extends into a dark green aloe vera looking leshy. So long, thick, heavy, jagged points on the edge, heft to it when it presumably smacks you, because that's what Sombra is about.
Nice. I love that.
So
Lowen,
maybe
what
like
kind
this.
of Leshy? Ooh. Lowen, what kind of Leshy do you look like?
Oh, I'm thinking like would it be weird if I said, you know, like those fungi that like look like they're bleeding?
Do I?
There's like they're like white with like I think like these like red dots that kind of like I don't know what they're called, but I know I can picture them really clearly. But it's gonna be that. It's good. But I think for because it's low and it should be edgy instead of like it being a white like mushroom, it's like completely like black, or just like this like constantly kind of like running bits of red. I don't think it's actual blood because then they would be dying very quickly. They're very squishy. But yeah, is as edgy as it can possibly be, I think.
Ava
Cool.
says the name is Devil's Tooth, which I think meets the edgy.
Yeah, perfect.
request.
Great. Thank you, Ava.
Nico, what kind of leshy do you look
Oh,
like?
dang, this is tricky.
Jack.
Yeah, I did think of gourd leshy, but the one that's good at talking. I think it might be the vine. It might be the
Okay.
vine leshy. Yeah, I'm gonna go viney. Viney boy. So, limbs like kind of like all separate and twist into these kind of like twisted thick vines, loads of leaves coming off everywhere. But yeah, viney.
Nice.
Veiny, viney.
Yeah.
Veiny, viney.
And Cerulean, what kind of leshy do you look like?
Cerulean is going to turn into a blue and red Venus flytrap leshy. So plant leshy, but carnivorous.
Sick.
Cool. We roll initiative as the party is newly transformed into leshies, and free Captain
my
Bobby
God.
Hill gets to go first.
Map. We have a map.
We have a map.
Map. Have we moved to? We have moved to a map.
So,
Devil's Tooth. Ugh. Yeah, full swamp thing. Exactly.
as we begin, free Captain Bobby Hill had his phase cutlass out and had slammed the table between them with it. Looks confused. Doesn't really. He hasn't noticed that they've turned into leshies. In his mind, they've always been leshies. But the fact that some of them are disappearing is concerning. So he turns to his left, takes a step forward, turns to his left, can't see Lowen, sees Sombra, and will swing the phase cutlass at her.
Ooh.
Oh, target?
We're in a fight. We're fighting.
Don't target the aloe vera.
That is a 31 to hit.
That hits. Sombra's AC is 24 at the moment.
Not a crit. Ooh, Nico? Oh, Nico, rolling initiative still. Sombra, you take. Actually, you only take. Because Soul Squall should not have been active. So you take. Sorry. No, it shouldn't be. Sorry, my bad. You take. No, it is 2d6 plus 10. Never mind. You take 12 points of damage.
Okay, I was having a conversation. What the hell? You're going down.
For his third action, his antenna will wiggle, and you all can't see this, but the audience can see psychic emanations coming off of it. He's going to use his give him no quarter ability to telepathically order his crew to slaughter Sombra.
Slaughter seems harsh. It's just missed reservation.
Cerulean Blue, it's your turn.
Okay, first move as an invisible plant leshy. Oh, this means I don't have my wings anymore, though. Okay. Oh well.
You have a wing. You're a leshy with a wing.
I'm leshy with wings. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. First move. She is gonna rocket off, which obviously Sombra would feel. on the shared plastic squeaky booth, she is going to fly up and over Nikau and Lowen so she can get a direct line to some real jerks. Next to, she is looking at the two, I forgot their names again. With their tendrils.
Casathins.
Casathins?
Casathin is the
Casathin. Thank
is
you,
the
thank
plural for Casatha.
you. All right, and my second and third move, Cerulean's a blue wing. It's gonna be funny. She's got a wing, and then she's opening her plant maw, and I'm guessing my face is actually inside the mouth.
Cool.
So, and she's going the within the. Oh right, I can just show right here. Within this membrane pane of the wing, a boiling vat of green viscous liquid appears, as if it's an animation or a moving comic of some kind, as she casts acid grip and a talon hand erupts from her wing, hitting this first refreshing.
You can also call it a free Captain Gunner if you hover
Free
over
Captain
it.
Gunner. Yeah, sorry, there I was like, they're both all Captain Gunner. All right. And so you must make a reflex save because this hand is burning with this magical acid, which we could also say is like, yeah. Ooh.
That is a fail on a 14.
You have hero points if you want to use them.
So many.
I don't have hero points.
Oh, you didn't get any?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. Then you will be taking, or they will be taking, excuse me. Ooh, 11 points of acid damage. And that is Cerulean Leshy Blue's turn.
The acid like splashes onto their front and the armor just begins dissolving, and you can see that like it's taken over half of their HP, and they go, "Ah!" Lowen, your turn.
So the invisible condition, does it disappear when I attack?
Yes, so Cerulean's invisible
Okay.
condition has now just
All right.
ended.
So for my first action, I'm going to move away from here because I don't want to be anywhere near people with swords. Then for my second,
Ooh, wait.
what?
You just moved in front of the free captain?
Wait, hold on. No.
You gotta get
But I'm
slipped.
invisible. I'm invisible though.
You're invisible, you're right. I got
I
greedy.
don't think it
I got greedy.
matters. Otherwise, it would
so
be
excited. You're like, I can't believe
yeah.
Anna just did this.
I
Oh
got
my
Because
goodness.
I always get somehow I'm always a victim of reactive strikes, but I'm invisible, so it doesn't matter.
thank you, donators.
Yes, thank you. Exactly.
It's a good thing he's
Um,
only mildly telepathic.
Yes, that's a good thing. I am going to then for my second and what am I gonna do? Yeah. I'm gonna use my fun new ability because Lowen is no longer a shadowcaster. He's a witch warper. So for my second action, I'm going to warp reality. I'm going to activate my quantum field. What everyone sees is kind of like suddenly the space around where I'm gonna place this burst in a moment. The kind of like it's kind of glitches and like twists and turns, and I think there's like a rapid flash of different realities shooting through. One of them might be a Pathfinder game that flashes through. Before it kind of like settles and like fades a little bit. I need to place this burst. It's a really big. Let's put it here. Really big circle.
Wow.
And yeah, exactly. And then
That's big.
it is. And then for my third action, I'm going to you know what? Let's recall knowledge on them then. Let's also use this field.
Okay.
Yes. So I get to recall knowledge on when my quantum field is active. It says when you seek or recall knowledge, you can apply the result against two related creatures, hazard, unintended objects, and effect in the quantum field. So I can recall knowledge on multiple people at once.
So
Which
I will need a secret society check.
yes.
Is this for the free captain, a gunner, or a knave?
Let's do the captain, and would I then, because would I be able to catch another person in this?
Yeah, they're connected.
Yeah, okay. Um so then I would like to have the knave also.
Okay, then give me a secret society check,
Society.
and I'll apply that to both of them in this case, just
Yep.
to make things easier for us.
I think that's also what it does. It applies as the same roll to it.
Question mark.
Question marks.
So this field, this warp field, appears and
Mhm.
begins flashing through different realities. And Lowen, as you're sort of standing there looking all cyberpunky and cool, you stop for a moment as the realities flash and you see yourself with
Yeah.
longer hair,
Yeah.
wearing a white shirt. What?
Mhm. Yeah.
Never, not in
Yeah.
this reality.
Exactly.
And like throwing like these black forces of magic force bolts, with
Mhm.
this, like these blackened fingers, and you're so distracted by seeing this Lowen from
Ah,
an
I
ancient
see.
past that you can't get any
I
information
can't get
about.
anything. Yeah. Technically, this is not an attack though. So would the invisibility stay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, then that's the end of my turn.
Okay, we go to Nikau. Quickened Nikau, which means you get an extra strike or stride, I think it
Strike or
is,
stride, yeah.
per
Yeah, I think
turn.
yeah. Uh, they're not going to use that, or he's not going to use that just yet, because Free Captain Bobby Hill's right in front of him, ignoring the rules of restaurant etiquette, and will go, "Hey, buddy, you better watch your step. That looks like a slippery bit of linoleum under you," and cast Stumble against him,
Okay.
which is one creature. It's a reflex save. A burst of microgravity causes a tremor around the target, pulling it toward the ground. Target must attempt a reflex save.
Ooh, that was low. Succeeded. 21 on the nose.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's a high
Uh,
level.
yeah, yeah. That's a
So
shame.
on a success, nothing happens.
Yep, nothing happens. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah. But and after that, it's like a bit frustrated that that didn't work. It kind of wobbled him maybe, but didn't make him fall over.
Hmm.
And then he reaches into a little computer voice box, his Envoy utility tablet, and goes, "Get him," and issues an Envoy directive called "Get him." What's lead by? Oh, pop-ups come up. Lead by example. I'm just going to click yes on that.
It's under the. Hmm, no, I don't think you get the lead by example um
Okay,
as a
I'll take that off.
dedication, because
But
it's a dedication.
I can still use the lead by the effect,
Get
the
him.
get him effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means, bear with, it is Envoy Directive. Get him. Single out an enemy for you and your allies to focus your attacks on. Select an enemy within 60 feet. You can see you and your allies get a +1 status bonus to attacks against that target until the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically what the captain did to Sombra
Oh,
with the give
right.
him no quarter.
Oh, okay. Take
+1
that.
to attack. Yeah, all right.
Yep. Take that back. I might move. Can I climb over the seats?
Sorry, that was 3 actions though, right?
I've got a stride if I as a
You're
token.
quickened. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
um. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm a caster. I'm gonna squishy. I'm gonna go around and back over here. Boop. Scampering over those seats. And that ends my turn.
Everyone can grab the get him effect in chat and pull it onto your
Yes.
token. We go to a knave who is in the back. Nice. Okay. Interesting. All right. It's first time I'm looking at these stat blocks apparently. This man with the mohawks, these twins, will stride forward to Sombra, 5, 10, 15, and pull out a baton as they do, and will strike at Sombra with a +1 to this attack from the captain. And that is
Damn it.
a 24. That hits only because of the captain's order.
Sombra's AC is
Dang.
24. Okay.
For minimum damage, 3 points of damage.
So sad.
That's 3 actions. The other knave will move back and draw a laser pistol. So Sombra, you're gonna have lesser cover from this shot
I was
because
hoping, yeah.
so it's gonna be -1 to this attack. I'm just gonna roll. -1 circumstance. I'm just gonna bundle the buffs and debuffs. Oh, but natural 20 doesn't matter.
No.
So
Oops.
moved, drew the
Well.
pistol, and critically struck for max damage, 12 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Sombra is almost to half hit points, and it is
Oh,
their
dear.
turn.
Sombra grabs the knave closest to her, and well, first we're going to go into crane stance. Let's go. And now we're going to wail on them.
Get him. Ooh, fixed it.
That hit though.
Still
That's a
hit.
17
Hit with
17.
a 3 on the dice.
with a 3 in the die. Let's go for the second attack just to bundle these things together. And then I'll describe what happens.
Ooh, that's a,
Thank you. That's a critical hit.
that's a big
Mhm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
27. Jeepers.
So,
So before-
Sombra reaches out and grabs by the collar and smashes the knave's face into the table,
Oh god.
and then jumps up from her seat with her other arm and just elbow over the head onto the table, skull sandwich.
Oh my
For
god.
let's do damage.
Oh,
What? Look, you've been wailing on me.
I know, that was awesome.
Oh, max damage.
Oh my god.
Don't forget only one. Oh no, you are rolling. Oh shit. Okay. So that first, so as soon as his head hits the table, he's like, oh, ah," and then the elbow comes down. And describe your KO. I guess that's it.
The table cracks, face goes down. There is no more knave.
All right, you've got one action.
We hear the
That's-
bell in the kitchen. Ding, order up.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Snake
my
cake's ready.
that's my second action.
Nice.
Third action, twist head over to the captain, and we're punching.
All right.
Yes.
Don't forget to add a +1 to this.
Indeed.
I really feel like I should be able to mark you with this get 'em thing, but I don't know how that would happen.
Ooh.
Missed by 5. Interesting. Sombra's going to hero point this one.
All right.
Ooh.
Missed by
There's
1.
one.
Interesting. All right. So second swing of the crane attack. So now I sort of have a better idea. Everything is going to get a +1.
I think that was you've one strike, crane stance. It's one action, two
Hi, I am fast.
quickened. Hello.
We're doing our best here. Critically missing. So I
All
feel
right.
that Sombra's just sort of lashing out. But Knave's crumpled body is getting in the way.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask, we are in the future. Sombra's not wearing magical hand wraps. Sombra's wearing hard light hand wraps.
That's
So
sick.
what color is the hard light? Does it can even take shapes like claws or fists or feathers, wings maybe?
I'd say that they're sort of clear. They almost look like clear resin plastic, but the very edge of them are sort of like neon purple. So very Blade Runner sort of
Mhm.
augmented fists just going in and cutting as well. But
Underneath a cool car.
those were Samra's actions. So she's just gonna stay there. Let's go.
Okay. I've got these two Kasatha gunners. This one's gonna move here to get a clear shot at Cerulean, who just casted a acid spell on their partner. Will draw a two-handed breaching gun that's really meant for breaching like starship hulls. And we'll point this at Cerulean, who has lost the invisible effect.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And for my third action, we'll shoot at Cerulean. And a natural 3 is an 8. That's going to miss.
Critically miss.
Critically miss. But I've got the gunner that was just attacked.
Mm.
And I'm going to... Interesting. First action, draw the breaching gun. Point it at Cerulean as a second action and shoot at Cerulean once more with feeling. And still gonna miss. Critically
Well.
miss.
Cerulean is dodging these blasts in time with the music, so their little leshy body is like bump, bump.
Amazing. And then for their third action, we'll do a raid ready to reload the gun. And then with its other set of hands, because they have 4 hands. So in the top hands, they're holding the gun, and in the lower half of the hands, they pull out a shield and will raise it. So as with the raid ready action, they get to do these 3 different things.
Ooh.
Reload, raise shield, and switch hands. Very, very cool. Which brings us to round 2. Bobby Hill. Bobby says, wants to say something quippy, but like is kind of freaked out at how Sombra just quickly killed one of his guys. And so for his first action, reaches across the table in front of Sombra and grabs the ketchup bottle at the end of the table. And then for his second action says, retreat! And will...
Stand still!
No!
Oh!
No!
Yes!
Where you think you're
Oh,
going?
You're
God.
going nowhere, punk.
All right,
Sombra is a
Sombra,
reactive strike.
as a reaction.
Cyberpunk.
All right, I get to try to make a melee strike, and if it critically succeeds, the captain's going nowhere.
Oh, God.
Still got get him on you as well.
Ooh.
Hero point, hero point, hero point.
19.
I'd like to try to do the damage, so I'm gonna hero point. I
Okay.
feel the crit will be unlikely, but I'd like to get a goodbye knock in there.
That is a nat 20. The
I
crit
got
will be
a
unlikely,
natural
she says.
20 and a 34. I'm sorry, Krifu. I know Ida
Reverse
knows,
psychology.
Amazing.
but
Hey, the dice are telling a story, as we
blup,
love to see
blup,
it
blup,
come
blup.
through. All right.
Sombra grabs the back end of the ketchup bottle and squeezes it, and
Ketchup
20
squirts out.
damage.
Ketchup squirts to his side. He falls back and hits the table. Takes 20 points of damage and needs to make a fortitude save to avoid being slowed. Yep. All right, he saves, so he is not slowed from that critical specialization. Hits the back of the table, yanks the ketchup bottle away from you, and again will move 25 feet for his third action in an attempt to retreat. Cerulean Blue, your turn.
Cerulean is pissed at this. What a Okay, first action. Cerulean will... The ceiling... Yeah, I can fly over these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to fly from one table. Guess what? To another. Near Captain Bobby Hill, and for her second action, second and third, she will cast. Okay, her wing opens back up, and it starts glowing, and the image of someone Captain Bobby Hill loved and lost appears in the wing as she uses her animist abilities to find a spirit, an apparition. And I'm using, technically wise, I'm using void whispers to speak into his ear, but it's in the voice of this dead loved one. And he has to make a will save to try to not fall under this spell and be disoriented.
Okay.
And Cerulean is I mean, she's whispering. Everyone else can hear her usually deep voice is now lighter. She's, you won't know what's coming. I'm waiting for you.
Rolls a 21, which
Plus
actually counts as a
16.
critical success, even though that just barely meets the DC because he's a higher level and this has the incapacitate trait.
All right.
Huh? Quit your yammering. I'm getting out of here.
Not if your car's not ready, huh? Your car. Sorry. Not if your starship's still broken, huh? That's my turn.
We go to, speaking of creepy, Lowen.
Does it look like, this guy just grabbed this ketchup bottle and started to run away? Does it look like this is important to him, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, then I'm going to use 2 actions to cast Command to tell him to stop.
Okay. We just noticed that there is no incapacitate trait here, but he does have a high will save, so let's see if this...
We'll see.
There's a 1 on every die.
Exactly.
Not on this one.
Well, it was worth a
That's-
try. It was worth a shot. But, then instead, what I'll do is I have an action left. I don't need the warp field right now.
And I think this
I don't know.
removes your invisibility. It's targeting someone.
Yeah, sure. So then what happens is the invisibility dropped, and what the captain sees is Lowen then just flinging like a knife at him as I cast Hand of the Apprentice.
Okay.
I think it's like he had like a holo sword. I think this will be like a holo dagger then.
A phase dagger.
Yes. So that is a hit with a 28.
Nice.
Oh, hold on, I have not. Oh, I have the damage still there. So it's only 6 points of damage, but it's damage. So it's kind of like I think, yeah, like I think like the knife like just goes into maybe his shoulder or something, and then like rips back out, and like Lowen catches it again and just like shakes his head, and that's my turn.
All right. We go to Nikau.
He's stealing the ketchup! Nikau will stride over, not go near those baddies with the guns, into the spot here. And as he's striding over with his viney kind of swamp thing body, kind of like flip-flopping, all the limbs when they kind of flip-flop, like a cartwheel, flop, 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 flop. And then all of a sudden, one of those limbs, he draws a sword, which is, I found on my character sheet. Someone put it there. Two-handed?
A two-handed Kasathan puzzle blade.
Yes! The silver puzzle blade. So we'll draw that. Two-handed. That's 2 actions. And he'll turn around to the whole room towards his companions like, get him again! And we'll use that ability. And then he'll strike him.
Okay. We've just received a
Oh no, Papaya,
$6
why would you do that?
$6 donation from the precious Papaya Pariah, who has given me 3 villain points.
It's for charity.
That's for charity. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
He's,
so.
oh, he's such a mischievous imp. That Papaya. Okay, I'm attacking your Captain Bobby Hill.
Give it to us.
Let's go. Strike. Ooh, it's way too soon. I'm gonna hero point that.
You have a million of them.
It was natural
Yeah.
3.
Natural 3. Reroll using hero point. Ooh, that's a hit. 26.
26. All right.
Let's- You put down that ketchup bottle right now. Damn.
No way. It's mine by right of piracy.
And that's a total of 5 damage.
So you get a little cut in on Bobby Hill.
Yeah. Melee is not Nico's strong point, but you know when you've got a silver puzzle blade, yeah, you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that'll end my turn.
That brings us to the other free Captain Knave, who is holding a pistol. I think is going to stride here to the up to and around the captain and Nikau, coming to the south of Nikau. Will pull a baton for their second action, and then we'll swing it at Nikau.
Rude.
And 14 does not hit Nico's wilted spacesuit.
Who let
Sombra!
you out of the ship. You shouldn't have got off the ship.
Sombra!
All right. Sombra's first action is she's going to close her eyes very quickly, open them, and one of her eyes is a laser eye, and she's going to shoot at Captain Bobby Hill from where she is with her once a day laser eye.
I'm so happy I
Incredible.
put that in.
Ugh.
All right. It's just a range attack, I guess.
Yeah, but it's an unarmed attack.
Oh, perfect. Then I'll just crane wing that.
Do it. It's a flurry of laser blows.
It's a total 19 does not hit. Missed by 5, so I didn't. My +1 circumstance wouldn't count either.
Do we have hero points in the pool yet? In the general? Do we still have them?
There
No,
should
you-
be a new one for Ida.
Oh, is there?
Oh?
Thank you very much, kind people. I will add a hero point to my sheet.
We just jumped up.
We're doing it for charity.
JJ Steves, thank you for the $10 donation.
JJ, Canadian cartoonist extraordinaire. Thank you.
Amazing. JJ, if you want to give a condition to a PC or NPC, let us know in chat. I think $10 is the condition one. And Jen, thank you for the donation.
Yeah.
Has given. Unfortunately, Krifu cannot get any more hero points because I already have 3 at the
Yeah,
moment.
didn't know at the time.
So that's going to go to the pool. There's one in the general pool that I can also use. All of us can use. But Ida, Evan, Anna, and Jen
Wow.
get one.
Thank you
Thank you,
kindly.
Jen.
Plus, it came from the drift.
What?
Oh no.
Again?
Everyone is out of their leshy forms, but you now have to include cheese names when you speak.
Why?
Who did this?
Who did
Jen.
this?
Oh my god.
That is
I don't
no-
even like cheese. I don't even know that many.
That's
You
no
could-
Duda idea.
No,
Very
but it's
nice.
not because that's not how you pronounce it.
Sombra's second action is she's going to stride to the right of Captain Bobby Hill for flank opposite Nikau.
Perfect.
Yes.
And then we're
yes.
just going to flurry of blows.
Do it.
The first laser had the attack effect, so this would be at map now.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. 18 is a miss. Let's do one more strike.
Yeah, you might want that hero point for later.
25 hits.
Hits. Here
All
we
right.
go.
This was the second strike of the floor blow. So Sombra leaps off the bank, goes over that little table, and midair tries to just sideswipe Bobby Hill for 5 damage.
5 damage.
1, 2. I have a third action as part of Quickened.
Mhm.
Let's go. Come on. I believe in you.
Oh, it's all going to be just Evan doing
Throw
that.
the air out of here.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? We're going to do a dirty trick. I am going to pick up the mustard from the table and try to throw it past his face to disorient him.
Okay.
And if I succeed, it'll be clumsy. Attempt a thievery check against the target's reflex DC. Oh, man. That is not a success. So mustard goes flying to no effect.
The mustard goes flying.
To no effect. And that's Sombra's turn.
And at the end of Sombra's turn, the free captains begin running out the door with this ketchup bottle. Apparently, that's all they wanted. We'll figure out what happens next after a short break. People, before we go into a 10-minute break, let's just recap. We're now at $163, so we've smashed through our donation. We've met my matching, so I'm now obligated to match $100 to this donation. And the free captains have stolen a ketchup bottle. Thank you, everyone. Get some more.
It's ours.
This will not stand. Cheese it! Yells Cerulean at them.
Cheese it.
You monsters! Bye!
I'm having a great time.
Oh god.